Hey folks, hope you guys are having a good Sunday. The stream did not happen yesterday because, there was no internet where I'm at. So the internet went away. It died. And it was like off for the whole area. Like I couldn't even do anything on my phone. Like I couldn't even get in to say, hey, you know, my internet's out. I'm going to kill the stream or whatever. So that didn't happen. But today's the actual 20th anniversary of Morrowind, released on May 1st, 2002. So I thought we'd have some fun streaming this. We got a little birthday party happening in about an hour. So I'm only going to stream for an hour today, and I may stream some more stuff later. Or like tomorrow or something. We'll see. So I thought it might be fun. I'm not expecting a lot of people to hop in here because it's like not a normal time or anything like that. But we can kind of decide what we want to do for the day with Morrowind, because, well, you know, it's Morrowind, so it should be fun, you know. The internet died just like Jeb. Well, I wanted to make a video. In fact, I'll probably try to finish it this afternoon. Why Morrowind was so good in the past, and I kind of talked about this on the Wild West, the internet video that I put out when my internet came back on. And that is, you know, the time that this game came out was a very kind of special time. And it was a time where you could do a lot of the things that Morrowind does and get away with them without, like, corporate saying no, or without, you know... Basically, you couldn't make a game like Morrowind today because everything's too streamlined, everything's too corporatized. The philosophy of making games is centered a lot more on like manipulating the player versus just doing cool stuff. So Morrowind was really a special game, and it remains a fun game to play today, but it's not a game that I think a lot of new users can just dip their toes into and immediately get into. I think the later entries in the Elder Scrolls series, Oblivion and Skyrim, both do that a lot better. They get the player sucked into the actual gameplay a lot more quickly, and that's because Morrowind is an RPG, and it also doesn't really give you a tutorial much of it. It gives you a very extremely basic tutorial, like pick up a knife and this is how you equip it. Like it doesn't really give you, it doesn't really show you how to play the game at all. You have to kind of figure that out. And so a lot of new players, they just kind of drop you and say to Neen, and you're like, okay, what do I do now? And you're supposed to kind of ask people and figure out, maybe take the Stilt Strider over to Balmora, and that kind of gets you going in some of the different paths that the game has. Once you play the game a while, the more you get into it, the deeper it gets and the more fun you can actually have playing the game. But it's not a game that's as easy to access. It's also a game that's not nearly as interactive as Oblivion or Skyrim. In Oblivion, you swing your sword and you hit the bad guy, and your stats and the RPG elements determine the damage and whether you stagger them and stuff like that. In Morrowind, you can sit there swinging your weapon and never hit. It makes it very annoying to level skills, and it makes it very annoying to play the game if you don't set up your character to play a certain way right from the get-go. So that can be really annoying. It's not very fun to swing your sword and miss an enemy 100 times in a row. But that's what you get with Morrowind if you don't spec your character right from the get-go to have enough blade skill or whatever weapon you're using in order to kill an enemy. And it's basically that, like, across the board. There's a million little things that make it tough to just get into the game. Like when you pick locks, you just attack the lock with your lockpick, and it's just a dice roll. It's basically like the tabletop. The tabletop elements are put in there, but the reason it kind of feels non-interactive is because it's a 3D world. You want it to be more like a simulation, and instead it's more like a traditional RPG. But I still really enjoy the gameplay because it really does make you feel like you're in an RPG, like you're doing RPG stuff. You're not doing action stuff. It's not an action game. You know, the pterodactyls, the cliff racers. Yeah, I was recording some footage the other day, and I got attacked by like 20 cliff racers between like two caves. It was unbelievable, you know. But yeah, so I recommend to give Morrowind another try, and I'll show you two things today before we sort of goof off maybe with the game and we kind of figure out some fun stuff to do. So, yeah, we're talking about Morrowind. So if you're going to play Morrowind today, you can get it on Steam, you can get it on Good Old Games, but I want to tell you about OpenMorrowind. So OpenMorrowind. Hold on, let me make sure that button doesn't work. Okay, does this button work? Hold on, I'm gonna set up my keybind so I don't have to tap out. Let's see here, hotkeys. Okay, where's these? Is there a switch? Nope, there isn't. Okay, interesting. Oh, transition. Control page down. How about we just do page down? Just page down. Why? Okay, let's check this out. Perfect. All right. So this works. Let's see here. All right, there I am. Okay, so yeah, you have two different kinds of ways to play Morrowind. The one way is to just play on the original client. The other one is OpenMorrowind, and I want to push more people towards OpenMorrowind, even though I'm probably going to play. I'll play today on both. I'll play today on the original engine running Morrowind graphics enhancer and all of those crazy mods. And the reason OpenMorrowind is a good choice is that it just has a bunch of things that are better about it compared to the original engine, and it's more stable. So I'll show you essentially what those two look like in Say the Name real quick, and then we'll decide what we want to do. So there we go. It's we're gonna load one down here. It's just like a random level 1 game here. So this is with the Morrowind graphics extender. This is a Morrowind graphics overhaul from like 2017 or something. So it's a couple years old, but the newer ones aren't that much better. So this is what the game looks like if you're going to run a lot of visual mods. It's very, very different from the vanilla game. In fact, I don't have a copy. I might have a copy of the vanilla game somewhere on my hard drive, but I don't think I have a portable install. I have the retail box, so I might do like a retail install as well, just to have that. But it won't have any of the expansions. It won't have like the Blood Moon or Tribunal in it because that's how it is. So this is what it looks like with the graphics extender. It actually looks quite nice. You know, you can see some trees in the distance. You know, this is what the characters more or less look like. There's some shadows on them. You know, there's some ground cover. I can run OpenMorrowind using this modded install, and you can see the difference of how it's really going to look. It looks quite a bit different and better in a lot of ways. And so with this comparison, you can see, okay, well, you know, if I'm going to mod Morrowind, you know, which version should I use? And I think most people should probably use OpenMorrowind. This is an older install, and I have like saved games on this that don't transfer over. Like you can't transfer one save over once you've modded the original executable. But you can change as many mods as you want while you're playing with the same save game with OpenMorrowind, which is great. So let's go ahead and I will. There we go. I'll show you OpenMorrowind. OpenMorrowind opens up with the menu that lets you just change a bunch of stuff, which is like really useful. So let's give an example here. So you can change all these graphic settings, full screen, vertical sync. You can crank up the anti-aliasing if you want. You can change your. I have a 300 FPS frame rate limit for some reason, but it's never going to get that high. Let's do shaders, and let's try playing and see what they do. Yeah, so if you're doing so Big Chungus, if you use OpenMorrowind, you're going to have a lot less issues. So this is OpenMorrowind. Notice we don't have like the stretched loading screens. It's still running in ultra wide. still running in an ultra widescreen setup. So I just made a quick little throwaway game here. The only thing that's not working, this is the same modded install, so you can see exactly the difference here. The only thing that's not working is the ground cover. You can see there's no ground cover. It's the same trees, it's the same everything, but there's no ground cover. There's just like these isolated little plants here and there, you know? So the ground cover's not working out of the box, but every other mod that I put on that graphics extender is working. And I feel like, you know, we see the frame rate up there. It's running at 60, close to 60. There's not a lot of screen tearing. I can crank the view distance up pretty high too. So there's a field of view. Oh, where's that view distance? Oh, detail. We could turn the view distance up really high. Like insanely high, and that kind of makes it chug a bit, as you can see, you know. So really the view distance of the game is not designed to be that far. I really wanted about like 4 feels like modern enough that like I can see that there's land over there, but it's not making the whole game just chug. And we can also turn up the field of view. If you guys like a really wide field of view, you know, a little more fisheye, see, you can see a lot more. This also will drop your frame rate a little bit because you're rendering more stuff. But we can have a really distant third-person camera if you want to play in third person. I think I aggroed a mud crab without a weapon. You know, so this is more or less what it looks like. You can see it's pretty close to the Morrowind graphics extender version. It's really not that different. There's a few things missing, mainly the ground cover. But you could probably you could do whatever mod you want. This is just to show that the engine has a lot more options. So I'm not really set up to do like the OpenMorrowind right now, but I would probably recommend it to most people who are looking to do a modded install. And even if you're not looking to do mods, this client runs better. You can just install it and you point it to your Steam client and it will run. It'll run fine. It'll run on the Steam install, it'll run on the Good Old Games install, it'll run on a modded original install, so it's really good. You know. Anyway, so I don't know what we want to do today with this. We could probably play, we could play on this version. We could load a new game, check it out, and see what kind of trouble we can get into. Or we can, you know, this is what the skyboxes look like in this version. Really, I feel like the graphics overall will end up better on the OpenMorrowind versus that. I did play Gothic 2 like way back in the day, but I haven't played it in years and years and years. You know. They used to sell this game based on the polygon count of the things that are in it. But like this modded version has like all the bodies are replaced, everything looks better. And there's probably better mods with OpenMorrowind out there right now because I use a graphics overhaul from really years ago. I think we need these mushrooms for Mage Guild quest, so we'll pick those up. Anyway, let's play a. We could start a new game. Why don't we start a new game? And we'll do something fun. Let's do a new game. We'll do a new game in OpenMorrowind. I've never played Harvester or Harvester. Yeah. The graphics look better than Vanilla Oblivion by far. They look really good, you know. In a lot of ways, they're better. But these are overhauled graphics still.
What's your name?
Turn down the light a little bit because it's blinding me. Name. Awesome. Oh.
Not even last night's storm could wake you.
There's Giab.
I heard them say we reached Morrowind. I'm sure they'll let us go.
This Better Bodies mod, he looks a lot better.
Here comes the guard. This is where
gotcha. So this is their tutorial. It's like use WASD to move. You know. Hopefully it looks okay on your screen. It looks pretty dark on mine. And we can actually fix that. This is what's kind of cool is you can fix a lot of this stuff. Like gamma correction, you can make it a little brighter here. And you can do it in the external menu too. You can have a minimum interior light if you want. Normally if I'm playing by myself, I tend to try to not correct the gamma too much because you kind of want some like fully dark dungeons that you have to use light or like, you know, night eye to see. Maximum light distance, max light's 32. Oh yeah, here we go. Minimum interior brightness. We can actually kind of mess with that. Bounding sphere multiplier, fade start multiplier. Okay, it's all kind of interesting stuff. Water, ground cover. What is this? Water shader. World. Actors. Okay. Whatever. There's no ground cover, so there's no reason to turn that on. I haven't read the first Shadow and Smoke book. We just talk about the vision for the full saga. Oh, okay, yeah. You got to start with City of Silver, which is the first one. So this first trilogy is really just about the immediate story, and then we're going to get some more stuff as we go that gets into a little more detail about the world. And the nature of the world and the bigger conflict that's at play that I've kind of hinted at within that original trilogy. I wanted the original first 3 books to really focus on like the immediate escape and those pirate adventures, which I think are a lot of fun. Okay, so you can, if you're making a character, you can do whatever race. Every race has advantages. I'll just tell you, generally speaking, if you're going to pick something based on races, you can do 2 things in Morrowind. In Morrowind, you can pick your race based on its bonuses, its skill bonuses, and what you want to do with the character right out of the get-go, or you can pick because of some of the specials. And if you're really wanting, for the long run, a powerful character, Breton is the best. And it's because it gets a 50% Magicka bonus, and it has 50% resist Magicka, which is huge, because mages will own the crap out of you in this game. So it's very, very useful. High Elf is also kind of good in that it does have a Magicka bonus, but look at all these weaknesses to magic. It really kind of sucks to be a High Elf unless you pick Atronarch as like your birth sign. So I would usually recommend Breton. And you could do, females will actually have a different set of stats than males. They'll have lower strength. So it's probably better to start with a male. I like this way. Here we go. There's our guy. Pick him. Mud crabs. I never played Morrowind. I did play EQ, yeah. It's a special time. EQ was a different world. Like, it's really hard to recreate. There's like Project 1999. You can't fully recreate that experience. It's just, it's just tough. All right. Let's build our class. Almost platinum Skyrim. I don't keep track of the trophies, so I don't know. I think I could platinum Astrobot's Playroom though, so I may do that. Here we'll create a custom class. So when you make a class in Morrowind, you really want to pick your skills that you need to be good at, like right out of the gate. That's really what you want to do. You can pick your specialization. This will increase the rate at which you gain skills. So if you like to be combat, like with a sword, then pick combat. If you like to level your stealth stuff, you can pick stealth. It just kind of depends what you want to level up more quickly. So I'm going to pick combat because I just think it's more powerful and more fun. Your favorite attributes, I recommend first you always do endurance because this will give you more health. The leveling system in Morrowind is exactly the way it is in Oblivion, almost exactly, other than there's minor skills. But like in Oblivion and Morrowind, you want endurance. Endurance is the most important thing. So this is why people, I hate the leveling system in Oblivion. It's the same one in Morrowind. The difference is Morrowind doesn't level up all the creatures with you, so you don't have a constant challenge level. Rather, things get easier and easier and easier as you play, which some people like, and that's fine. It makes you feel more powerful. That's part of the fantasy. So endurance, luck is a really, really good one to pick, but if we're going to go combat, strength is also a very good one to pick. So I recommend endurance and either strength or luck. Strength will let you carry stuff. Obviously, if you're going to do like a pure mage class and never wear armor, you probably don't need that much strength, but like just for the carrying capacity, it's really good to choose strength. I waffle between like strength and luck because luck is so powerful in this game, and you can't level it very easily at all. So, yeah, you got to steal this expensive plate. I'll show you how to do that in a second. Let's choose strength. We'll choose strength. Then for our major skills, these are the ones that are going to level you up, right? So, and you're going to get a bigger bonus to the majors. So I think it's good to choose what kind of armor you want to wear. We'll do light armor so that we can walk faster. We'll do block. Let's see, light armor is agility. Let's do block is an automatic thing in this one. So let's do long blade. Because there's some easy to get long blades right away. So that's a good one to pick. Athletics. That'll give us a little bit of a speed bonus, which is really good at the early game. And I feel like a sneak bonus is really good early in the game. Sneak is agility. We have double. We really don't want to double up too much on like agility because we do have light armor here. We could also go heavy armor. Luck basically increases all your skills. So if I do luck, it's going to increase all my skills by like a factor of divided by 4. So 50 luck, all your skills are like 12 higher than what's listed. At 60 luck, then they're all 15 higher. So it gives you a little bit of a bonus to all your skills. If you had 100 luck, every skill is like plus 25. So it increases everything you do. Yeah, they do have different skills for long and short blade, and I appreciate that. And there's different ways to use them too. For minor skills, do security for sure. That's intelligence. It's different than in the other games. Let's do, instead of blunt, let's do, I like conjuration. Conjuration's really strong. Sneak is really useful. It's just really, really useful in this game. Maybe we'll take light armor off and we'll do... heavy armor is a good one. Spear is endurance. I want something with endurance. So that we are always getting some endurance level ups. I guess we could do heavy armor. We don't have to wear heavy armor, but it will give us a big bonus. Security. We'll do... It's a good one. Mysticism. We'll do... I don't like to pick more than one, like, weapon skill. But it's up to you. Do acrobatics. Because that's strength. And we could do marksman or mercantile. Speechcraft can be useful, but it kind of sucks. Alchemy can be useful. Probably want one with willpower. Did we do mysticism? Yeah. I don't know. Let's pick a couple others. I wish I could play Morrowind and Oblivion. Play them. There's a lot more reading in Morrowind because everything's not... security, acrobatics, sneak, conjuration, long blade. Okay, this is all really good. Enchant is probably good. Medium armor is not that good. It'd be better to pick light armor and heavy armor. Kind of get both. Maybe restoration. And we can go with... lock. All right. I think I like that. This will give us a good bonus. It's again, I waffle on these two. I'm going to pick strength because we have heavy armor. We'll probably need the strength early on, and we'll skip the luck. Okay. We can even write a class description if we want to.
The letter that preceded you mentioned you were born under a certain sign. And what would that be?
The best one is the lady because it gives you 50 attribute points. 25 endurance, which is the best, and it's just the best one, so we're picking lady.
Now, before I stamp these papers, make sure this information is correct.
Yeah, we need more pole arms. There's no pole arms in Skyrim, which is bizarre. Yeah, so if we look at our initial setup, you know, here's our skills. We only have 35 long blade. You know, it's going to be hard to hit things, but we have 50 strength, which is nice, so we'll be able to carry some stuff, which is good. 65 endurance, 65 personality. We'll be able to use that a lot. Okay.
Show your papers to the captain when you exit to get your leave.
Now, we want to steal some stuff. So one of the things that we're going to do is we're going to pick up this plate. See, it's 650. Oops. We're going to pick it up. Oh, we can't pick it up yet. We have to pick up the papers first. Pick this up. Take them. All right. There's our menu. We can pick this. Right-click it. Drop it on the ground. And he'll come over and tell us not to do it again. And then we pick it up, and then we can keep it. There's really nothing else in this room worth looting unless you could somehow steal the evidence thing. I think there's a way to get a key to the... There's a way to get a key to the... to like the storage room as well. Get some crab meat and some bread. If we get a mortar and pestle, we can make some potions with that. This regional liquor acts like a potion. Oh, we pick up a lockpick. There's a dagger here. It'll tell us to equip it, which we can do. And we can practice. See, we can pick up this lockpick. And tell us to pick up the lock. This is the tutorial. Like, this is as much of the tutorial you get. You have to attack the... You have to attack the lock. And then it opens up. Alright. You can sleep here. I think you can trigger the Dark Brotherhood assassin sleeping there and get help, but I don't really remember. See if there's anything else. Oh, some ingredients. We'll loot those. Easy money. All right. Look in here. There's a ring. All right. We'll give the ring back to... We can give the ring back to the dude if we want to, and then steal it out of his little hidey hole again. Now, I think there's a key. I remember there was like a key in here somewhere, but I don't remember. Like, you could get the key to the little storehouse here. But I don't remember how to get it. Oh, wait, there it is. There it is. Look, there it is. Okay. We gotta sneak. We gotta sneak to get it. I'm not sure if we can get it, if he'll notice us.
You've stolen for the last
Ah, he got me. Oh, see, we're gonna have to redo this again. Dang it! Maybe we could have walked back in and gotten it. Alright. Duties. Okay. Alright. Balmora. Alright. See if we can leave. It's not that important. There's just like a lot of stuff in there
You want something, friend?
that I think we can get. Dang it. All right. Oh, well. We can always, like, go back in and pick the lock later. If we want to. All right. Let's do something fun here. What are you guessing takes place in California? All right. Barter. Let's... Oh, did I not pick the plate back up? Oh, he took the plate. Oh, shoot.
I offer the best values in
Oh, we wanted... Oh, well. Well, we lost all that advantage. That sucks. I will say the lighting in, like, the Morrowind graphics enhancer is a little bit better for, like, interiors sometimes. You know? This looks very vanilla. Actually, it doesn't matter that much. We're going to get a bunch of money right now. I might buy a... Yeah, I would normally just restart. But I don't think it matters that much. I'm going to buy, like, a long blade. Just to have one, just in case. Iron broadsword. There we go. We'll just get that, just in case.
I offer the best.
Now, let's go loot something. Let's go do some looting. I'm going to skip the newbie cave. There's like a newbie cave. You can see there's no ground cover, which kind of sucks. But I don't have time to mod that. I just kind of wanted to try out OpenMorrowind here. I think heavy armor is better because there's more heavy armor in the game, as you'll see. But medium armor is also okay. It's just most of the best armor is heavy armor. You get a lot more ebony armor as you're playing. So it's just easier to use the ebony armor. We're going to travel to Vivec. Have you tried Tamriel Rebuilt? I have not. All right, here we are in Vivec. Looks pretty good. Doesn't look quite as good as the Morrowind graphics enhancer one, but it looks pretty good. Now I think we're gonna go to see if this guy will take us there. Vivec is so big, there's like travel within the city that you should use. Here we go. House Lalu. We go up and up and up. Here's a little beggar guy. This is Curio, whatever. I think it's here, yeah. So we're going to go and we're going to steal a bunch of armor at level 1. Let me see. I think it's got to go around to the backside here. So this is Vivec, right? It looks pretty cool. Like it's way bigger than any city in Skyrim. So much bigger. It's as big as the Imperial City in Oblivion. You know? No ground cover, but it still looks good, you know? You can like look out across this foreign landscape. Quite a good fantasy here. Alright. I like block because it works. You know? You don't have to use it, but it works. Like, and so I kind of like a bonus. It's whatever you want a bonus early in the game for. It's not that important to efficiently level in Morrowind compared to Oblivion. Yeah, it's not that important to efficiently level, but it really helps. Let's see here. You know what? I'm in the wrong one. It's not Hlalu. It's the other one.
Outland.
Redoran. It's Redoran. I'm in the wrong place. Yeah, I'm doing a stream today because yesterday's it didn't work. Yeah, Redoran is the next one over. Okay. You can kind of hop around here. Here's another little trick is you can actually keep clothes on when you wear armor, certain pieces of clothes, and then it will level your unarmored skill. Weird, right? But having clothes on under your armor makes your unarmored skill go up. So you can level your unarmored skill by just having a piece of cloth, like cloth pants on underneath your armor. Kind of a fun little trick there. Skywind, that's an interesting one. They've been trying to do it for like 10 years. I would love to play it and see what it's like. Now, where's the manor? So we're going to loot the treasury, and I'm going to show you how to do this. This is something that most people don't know about. It's not Saren Manor. We're not looking for Saren Manor. We can also join the Karmana Tong here pretty easily, I think. Let me think. Yeah, these lights are not nearly as cool as they are. Like, there's all kinds of colored lights and stuff in the graphics enhancer. But it looks like a much more modern game. Okay, so this girl has a key somewhere. I don't remember if it's... I think it's in the dresser. So one of the things we can do is try to get her to go out of the door, and then we can close the door. Sometimes she'll move around a little bit. Or you can, like, just wait. See if she'll move. Sometimes you can kind of... Oh, dang it. Shoot. We gotta get her out the door. And then, come on, go. Go out the door. Go out the door. Almost. Look at her go. Come on. You can kind of get her to kind of get in the door, and you can shut the door on her. Here we go. Oh, no. Yeah. Come on. Yeah, we're trying to get her to go out the door. Almost. Almost got her. Sometimes we can kind of force her out the door here. It's not working like it did in the original. Come on. Get out the door. I want to steal from you. Get out the door. See, a lot of times she'll walk out the door on her own. What we need to do is there's a key in here that'll let us loot the treasury. If we could just get her out the door, it would be very, very helpful. Oh, no. Almost. Almost. Oh, and now I'm on top of this. Sometimes you can get in a position where, like, you can sneak anyway, and she can't see you.
There's someone watching you. I can tell.
Come on, get...
I'm listening. Go ahead.
Go ahead. Alright, I want to go ahead and steal from you. See, there's the key. Alright, hold on. Yeah, if you can get her out the door, then it's like really easy. Here we go. Here we go. You stubborn.
I'm listening. Go ahead.
Sometimes you can like reach really far. That's not working. Well, we could just do it this way too. Which is to... Oh, shoot. Right there it is. We had the sneak. You can just kind of wait for her to not detect you. Oh, okay. We're gonna wait a second. Oh, no, 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 no. Nope, 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 nope. Nope, nope, it went off. It went off. I think we might have got it.
Grab him! Now you die!
Yes, Outlander.
Gotta let it like open all the way up here. Come on, move. Move! Oh, oh. Almost got her. Just keep blocking her. Gotta get her. She doesn't mind me just like pushing up against her. Doesn't affect her disposition at all. You can get her kind of sandwiched in the door. Might be able to do it from like here. Ah, crap. It just keeps going off. No, it went off again. Nope, keeps going off. Before I can like loot it. You have to wait for the animation to complete. Yeah, it's some extremely cool loot. Yeah, you're right. You're right, Jahani. I just don't want to go through all that trouble. Yeah, we'll just steal it. Run out. And drop the key on the ground. See, she won't follow us out the door usually, so... So we take the key, we can just drop it on the ground.
Can we hurry this up? What is this regarding?
Maybe not. If the bounty's still 0. Bounty's still 0, so you know we're not going to even get in trouble. Perfect. All right. Look at these cool purple lights.
Why are you here?
This is the vaults. You might hear some Oblivion music because I just dropped it in. Now, we can't get into this vault right now, but we can get into this vault down here without any... Well, there's a missing object. That's fun. We just open it up. And then we can stand here and just wait for the guard to leave, and then we close the door and we can steal whatever we want. Oh, they're both in here. Just wait around until they both leave. There we go. Now, even though I can see them through this, they can't see me. It counts as a solid door. So here's what we have. Ebony Shield, Ebony Cuirass, Ebony Greaves. We get an Ebony Short Sword here, an Ebony Mace. Some of the stuff in here we can just open up. We can come back here and open more stuff up too. A Glass Dagger. A Glass War Axe. We could pick up some like medium armor here. Here's like a cool sword. We could use that sword. Pick up all the gold. We'll go buy some lockpicks and we can come back and like open all these little chests up. Get some diamonds. This one opens up with our key. Get some gold out of there. Some gold. This one should have some glass. Glass stuff. Chitin Spear. We don't need that. Dwarven stuff. The bracer and the emerald. And then, yeah, we should be good. We'll put our shield on, or we could put on a. Really could use some different glass pieces here, but yeah, ebony greaves, ebony sword. Really need a one-handed short sword. What else do we have in here? We could do a glass shield too if we want to level light armor. Whatever we want to do, it's good. We didn't get like a great roll for like the armor. It's all random, so unfortunately we didn't get like a great roll on this stuff. Get that storm helm. That's cool. Put on that helm. I think there's more stuff in here too, but we'll have to unlock it. And I only have one lockpick, so I don't know. Let's try it. We can always come back. Lock too complex. I'm not skilled enough. So we can always try to come back and get this stuff. Yeah. This is all ingredients, I think. So we can take these and make some potions and make some money. Sometimes there's other stuff in here. Oh, there was something in there. Something enchanted. A steel flame mace, so that's cool. Oh, now we're over encumbered. Let's put, what's there? This is not worth very much, so we'll put that back in there. All right, see, now we have a nice little start to our game here. Thank you, Carl. Thank you for the super chat. Is there anything else we want to get out of here? I'll probably sell, like, some of this. We could probably sell this. It's only 100. It's like a cast when used thing. It's okay. And we didn't get a whole, we didn't like get a really great set of stuff here, but we got some decent stuff. Got some okay stuff. We can sell some of this garbage here. We're gonna get an ebony longblade in a minute here. So off we go. See you later, guys, when I have some more lockpicks and security skill. Yeah, no one suspects a thing when I walk out the door with all this gear on. Alright.
Why are you here?
Yeah, this quest log also is very old school. It's really hard to sort everything that's there. Alright, so what do we want to do now? Join the Karmana Tong, or what do we want to do? See, now we're moving all slow because of all this ebony armor. But we could put on, like, the glass armor instead. Walk a little bit lighter. Get a little bit more fleet of foot here. With glass armor on. Maybe not. Where am I now? This is Thlalu. I don't want to go there. I either want to go to the foreign quarter and get out of here. Actually, let's do that. Let's go to the foreign quarter. And then I know where another secret item is. It reminds me of that scene in True Detective Season 1 where Russ just walks in and steals the cocaine from the evidence stash. Really need a better system for this. Wait, am I in the... Yeah. We actually want to go... We can join the Command of Tong, like, later if we want to. Let's get some gear first. Do I have any magic? This usually starts you with some basic magic. Oh, spells. Here we go. Hearth Heal. Summon Ancestral Ghost. Both of those are useful. Oh, you move kind of slow in Morrowind. That's the thing. I think if you take off the armor, though, I think you can move a little faster. A little bit faster, maybe. Because it encumbers you, you know. How many graphics mods? I don't know. So this is OpenMorrowind pointing to a modded installation of the original game. So I don't even really know how many mods are in here. It's a lot. It's like there was a Morrowind graphics overhaul mod that was distributed a couple years ago before they just had all the mods like in one big heap. And they got rid of that because people didn't want all their mods put into one thing. So you can't find that distribution anymore, but it's a lot of mods. It's like replaces every texture pretty much. It replaces a lot of stuff. But OpenMorrowind does its own thing, so there's no ground cover here. So the ground cover mod is not working. You have to replace it with an OpenMorrowind ground cover mod of some sort. Gotta keep going up top here. Up we go. And I think we can go all the way to the top here. But I tell you, it's really cool with OpenMorrowind to be able to like look out and see a castle over there, you know, and just see the landscape. I feel like I can see more landscape with this mod. It's really cool to get up top on top of Vivec and look at everything. So there's a lot of graphics mods. We'll just say a lot.
What is it?
All right. This is the quickest way.
May I help you?
Should you travel? No. Let's see. There's werewolves and vampires. I don't remember how to become a vampire like the easy way.
Yes?
Duties. Join. Yes. Duties. Disappearance of the dwarves. So he's like the head of the guild, and he just tells you to find out about... Well, here's a fun error. So he's supposed to be sitting in a chair there. Alchemy increased to 11. That's fine. Skill book there. One thing I do like about OpenMorrowind is you can set it to tell you if you're going to steal something or not. So like this isn't stealing for whatever reason. You could just steal all the herbs in Vivec. In fact, it's one of the best places to gather herbs, I think, is Vivec. Where's the travel in here? I think he's upstairs. The easy way is to... I don't remember where to find the vampires, is what I'm saying. Here we go. Let's go to Balmora.
Tidings and good wishes to your friend.
And give us duties, mushrooms. One of this band. I think I have all those. Mushrooms. Here they are. I don't know which one I'm missing. But you can just go to this other Mages Guild, I think, and get them. Let's see what I have. I think I can get them just from going to that Mages Guild. That's the easy way to get it. Is to like go to Vivec and gather them there. What time is it? Oh, it's almost time for me to stop the stream. We'll pick it up later. I wanted to go to a kid's birthday party. And let me show you this other, like, pretty easy to get weapon. So here's Balmora. It looks really good. Here in the nighttime. Let me think. Where is it? Mages Guild. I think it's this way. Oh, maybe we have to go to the corner club first. I don't remember. I think it's across the river.
Is there something?
Thank you. I will say that like the frame rate seems better in a lot of places on the Morrowind graphics enhancer versus this one. Like this is really chugging. Probably if I started with a clean install and installed like all the mods clean, it wouldn't do this. But that's kind of the way that I did this today to just show OpenMorrowind. There's a tomb right outside of Balmora that there's some vampires. Yeah. If you get vampirism, it creates like a new game where you have to like join a vampire house. That's Caius's house. I think it's this guard tower here. I think this is where it is. But first we might actually want to sell some stuff. Didn't think about that. Yeah. We need to sell some crap first. Otherwise I won't even be able to pick up the sword. Go back over here to the traders. Yeah, it's very dark. I feel like the Morrowind graphics enhancer, just the light is a little more consistent. We don't need a bookseller. We need our like trader. Armorer. He'll buy what we want to sell. All right. Yeah, he's got a lot of gold, so we can sell. We can just sell this ebony mace to him if we want, or keep it for later. It says value 1,400, but he's like only offering 43 for it. That doesn't seem right. Your offer is refused. Why is he? He's not offering me anything for like my stuff. That's weird. Your offer is refused. It's interesting. Like, he should be buying my expensive stuff for more than that. You know what I mean? You can sell that sucker. Yeah, I should be getting a lot more than 200 for this. I think that there's something wrong there.
What is this about?
Yeah, that's weird. Yeah, usually you can get 1,500 right off the bat from these guys. Are you guys still thinking about moving? We are moving. The house is sold. We're in escrow. It's not sold. We're in escrow. We're moving in 6 weeks. Let's see what this guy will buy. Another thing about Morrowind is you can... He's offering him a better price for the ebony mace, but not nearly as much. $10 gold for this. Like, what the heck? How weird. The faux burner. Yeah, that's interesting. Usually you can get a lot right out the bat here. But you know what we can do actually is we can drop it on the ground and just pick it up later. So I'm just going to do that, I think, before we go here. 9 p.m. It's just about 10 hours. There we go. That's what it looks like in the daytime. Pretty high contrast. Looks pretty good. My acrobatic skill went up because I was hopping about.
You may speak.
All right. Going back to that guard tower. See, that looks pretty good. I'm moving to East Texas. I'm moving back to the Houston area to start, and then we'll move after that. So right now the plan is we'll sell the house, and then we can buy the next house cash. That's the plan right now. No loans or anything like that. Oh wait, yeah, I was gonna drop the mace. I was gonna put it at what's his face's house because it's an easy place to. So you don't have to put things in containers in this game. They don't disappear. Like wherever you drop something, it just stays there. It's kind of stupid when you think about it, but I know that's how it works. All right, there's this guy. Watch. We'll just drop that on the ground, and we could probably drop that as well. We're not going to use that right now. Put our ebony. So that one has a lot more armor rating. All that kind of stuff. I'm gonna drop this on the ground. Glass stuff. And have a new short sword as well.
Speak freely.
Then when we want our stuff back, we can just grab it. See, it's just sitting there on the floor. All right, now there's a secret sword in here. I didn't even realize about this until like way later. Someone mentioned it on YouTube. I was like, oh yeah, there's like a sword hiding in here. I was like, what? I didn't know about this. All right, it's up here. So there's a guard standing here.
Go ahead, Outlander.
And on top of this closet is a short sword. So sometimes you can get just the perfect position to like get it. There's a long sword. There's an ebony sword. But you have to get into like just the right position to get it. But if you get it, there's also one under a pillow somewhere too. It's like a sword under a pillow. You can kind of stick along the top here. Sometimes you can get it like just right where you can get this sword right here. There it is. See? The Sword of White Woe.
That's it. Hey,
Ah, shoot. Anyway, all right, guys, I'm gonna call it here. But that's where the sword is. There's no law that says you have to buy your new house for the same price. There is capital gains tax, but it has to. I'm not giving you tax advice, but basically you have to be pocketing a ton of money from the sale of the house before capital gains kicks in. Okay. So no, that's not correct, Waylon. Anyway, so there's that fun thing. There's that sword. I think I'm going to call it there and go to this birthday party. Thanks for hanging out with me, guys. Newest books, Shadow and Smoke. Here, turn this light back on. Shadow and Smoke. That's Moonsong Book 3. You should probably start with Book 1, which is called City of Silver. Called City of Silver. And then the newest, this is not, I won't make any money. I already got paid for this, but I just want people to read it. Pulp Rock. This is a collection Alexander Helene put together, so please check that out. It has one of my 2-hour books inside, so you will get some value for your money. Don't worry about that. Anyway, guys, I appreciate it, and I will see you all next time. Have a great day. I might stream a little bit later, just so. I might stream like tonight, like late tonight. Anyway, I do appreciate everybody coming and hanging out. I really do.